Hey there, Board Game Maniacs, and thanks for joining us for another Super Saturday. Woo. And we have a special guest today. Tell them who you are.
Hey guys, so I am Leland. I'm from Aegisbrand Studios. I got my Facebook page, YouTube, all that sort of stuff. I've also had the pleasure to work with the Board Game Maniac himself, Rob, way back in our days, mini board gaming. So super excited to film with him again. So yeah, really looking forward to this. And if you guys want to come check out my stuff, Aegisbrand Studios, YouTube, Facebook, all that sort of stuff. You can find me everywhere. I'd be super stoked to have you there. And yeah, I'm super stoked to be doing this with him.
And the link is in the description to Leland's YouTube channel and Facebook and everything. So check him out. Beautiful. Awesome painter, I have to say. Leland, you're great at playing games, but where you thrive the most is your painting skills are epic.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
Do you do custom painting? Like commission paintings?
I do a little bit of commission painting. Right now I am a little booked up at the moment, though, so there's not a lot of wiggle room for that. So
true, but you know, when it comes to it, in the future, if you want stuff painted by Leland, if he is free, check him out, subscribe to his channel, hit the like button, and share the heck out of his channel as well as Board Game Maniacs, obviously.
Oh, of course.
Because you're going to see me on this channel too. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're playing today. Another custom scenario. This here is made by PKAT337. Whoever, it's the same guy who made so many snacks with Venom, and he also made the one that we played recently, which is with Lobo. He's created this one, and it's called Secret Empire Solo Scenario. It is a 16 threat level. We are going to be playing it. Leland and I are going to be teaming up to try to fight Captain, who is been secretly a member of Hydra this whole time, and he's finally like, you know what, I'm just going to let it out. I'm going to let everybody know that I am the Hydra agent, the ultimate Hydra agent, and we got to take him down. We'll explain everything as we go along, but you can see, I just want to point this out, a massive 30 health for Captain America. This is crazy shiznit. Up against Captain America is the Amazing Spider-Man. I'll show you the miniature. This is Leland painted this, incredible. And Leland also has taken Luke Cage, awesome paint job. I'm taking Deadpool, Bob, Agent of Hydra, and Iron Fist. I'm not going over all the specs and details because by now, Marvel Crisis Protocol has been out for a while. You've probably played this. If not, you'll discover as we play the game on what the abilities are. You ask, why are we playing this? And my answer to that is simply, why not? You can see here the Amazing Spider-Man painted by Leland, and it is an awesome job, I have to say. I've been wanting to get this miniature, but I've been putting off on getting it, but now seeing Leland's paint job on this, I'm like, I may have to get this. And we also have Luke Cage here, which was painted up by Leland. It's awesome, and by the way, that is where Leland had deployed. I deployed Bob, he's close to Spidey, and you can see that Deadpool is close to Luke Cage, and Iron Fist is close to Deadpool. And you can see here, onto this scenario, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and 5. These are civilians that we are going to have to protect from Captain America that is deployed within range 3, straight in the middle of the board, because that is exactly what Captain would do. And it's going to be interesting. Just to remember, if you want to get this scenario, you can always go to BoardGameGeek.com and you can search up PKAT337. And he has the scenarios there. I'm looking forward to playing this. If it's anything like the Venom or the Lobo one, I'm sure it's going to be fabulous.
Okay, so for this scenario, basically what's going to be happening is we're going to be activating our team up against Captain America, and we're all basically just trying to get as many of the civilians under our control as possible. So to do so, what we need to do is we need to get within range of contesting them, roll our physical defense, and we're just looking for a single hit or a crit in this instance. However, anytime we are rolling dice, it looks like, anytime we get a critical result or a failure result, we got to put those onto Cap's profile, because those are actually going to come back and they're going to help determine what sort of actions he's taking. Because for every action he has, a certain dice result outside of the blanks are basically going to give him different actions. So he can actually perform a lot of actions on his turn, and he can do the same ones a couple times over. So he has the possibility of really beating face on us on this one. So we're going to see what we're going to do with this one. Basically, what we need to do is we need to have more objective points or victory points on our side by the end of turn 6, or we need to knock Cap out. Otherwise, he is going to win, and it's just a sad day for heroes everywhere.
That's right. Yeah. Leland's gonna go first for the first round.
Yeah, so we're just gonna get Spidey up here, and we're gonna spend the power to interact with them and try and take the civilian under our wing.
That would be awesome.
For physical. And, okay, there we go. That's what we needed.
Right, because if we roll a crit or a hit, that means that we take them under control. Because Leland rolled 2 skulls, they do actually go on to Cap's card so that when he activates, he's going to get some extra advantage onto the Crisis team. Now, we weren't sure about this saying, it don't say anything specifically about it's only when you attack you get to add dice, so we are playing this, if we're doing it wrong, PKA T77 PKAT337. If we're doing this wrong, please comment and let us know so that we can rectify and play another game with this mission. Ooh! So Leland did that, so he did an interact. So because he was successful, we get to place a token to show that we are controlling that civilian. Spidey's second action. Yeah. We can see we put the token there just to say that we're under control.
Yeah, and what he's going to do is he's actually just going to jump up over onto the building here and just get ready to go after Cap.
Interesting. That you're kind of like playing a chess move right here. I decided to move Deadpool next, and he moved up for his first action, so he's within vicinity of the civilian. Now he's going to try to claim him too as well. Deadpool's defense strength is 3, looking for a hit or crit. Oops. And I got 2 hits, so we have control over that one as well. There he goes, got him under control, and we also removed one of the powers or energies because it takes one to interact. Now for his second action, I'm thinking Deadpool is just going to start moseying on up to this civilian right here. I know it's kind of getting close to Cap, but you know what? He don't care. And that ends his move there, and we're on to another activation of Leland.
So let's get Luke Cage up here to help out Deadpool. So he's just going to actually do a move. So there's his first one right there. And then his second one will be right to there. I mean, he's a tough guy, so he can take Cap on a little bit.
Oh, he's waiting. Interesting. And you didn't go and you didn't grab the civilian?
Yeah, I suppose I could. I don't want to give more dice to Cap.
True. This is the thing is we have to, because it does say specifically into the sheet that you have to be very precise.
Exactly.
Because we know that we're going to get screwed over by Cap.
Well, the more dice he has, the harder he's going to be punching us, right?
Yes, that's right. So you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I don't know. I'm not saying a word because I don't know.
I don't know if it's the right decision or not either. So we'll see.
Are you going to leave it like that?
I think we're good, yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, Luke Cage is a monster, and he can probably do a lot of damage to Cap, I hope.
Well, he's got the damage reduction and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
So, hopefully.
We'll see.
Yeah.
One thing to point out here, too, as well, is on a normal encounter or crisis encounter, you have 3 team members activate, and then you have your crisis activator, and this type, it's going to be Captain America. But the thing is it don't say that specifically on the card. Pretty much what we're interpreting it is all the team will go, and then Cap will go afterwards. And it kind of makes more sense if you really think about it, because he would rather go after everybody goes, because that's going to be more dice that he could potentially use.
It also kind of shows the analytical mind, right?
Yes.
So he is supposed to be super good at this.
Yeah, and we're going to be super bad at this. My next turn, I use Bob, and I just moved him up too, because he's getting close, so he can shoot his lovely little bazooka at lovely Cap on one of the turns. All right, so we're on to... Oh, you activated all yours then, Leland?
Yep, you just got Iron Fist left.
Yep. And again, like I said before, usually with ultimate encounters, it does 3, then the attacker will go. But in this case, we're playing it that Oliver guys will go, then he goes, because Cap needs more dice. So I'll be back. For the last Crisis Team member, it is Iron Fist, and he just did a double move to get up here because we can't forget about Shaun of the Dead hiding behind here that needs some rescuing. And now, we're on to the captain's turn, which is going to be pretty scary stuff.
Alright, so we got 2 dice on Cap. We're going to find out what he's doing. So we got 2 shields. So in this particular case, we're going to be doing no, you, not you, you can't be, and we're going to be doing it twice. So the character that is furthest away from Cap makes 2 move actions to the nearest unclaimed opposed civilian and claims it for Captain America if their movement ends within range 1. Wow. Okay then. Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Okay, so we'll do that and we'll be back. Go ahead, Leland.
Alright, so the furthest character away right now is Spidey. So he's actually just going to move here and he's going to claim this for Cap right there. And then we have Deadpool over here, who's going to get caught up, moving up to here, and he's going to be claiming for Cap as well. But that is Cap's turn, but it's giving him a little bit of power to play with.
Yep. And that ends the turn 1. You can see where like Spider-Man and Deadpool is helping against working with Cap. Like, do they know that he's from Hydra yet or not?
Probably not yet, because I mean, we just stupidly moved forward and claimed something for Cap, right?
Yeah. Oh, here you go, Cap. You're the boss.
We're helping.
Yeah. So we are going on to round 2. We're not recording the power phase because all this is just get extra power and so on. So now we are on to round number 2, which is round number 2. Thanks again, Shane, for the lovely oversized dice because I have bad seam problems.
Both control 2.
Before I forget, we have to award victory points. So we're going to be following, the encounter team is the A, so they get 2 victory points because we did have 2 of the 5 civilians. And Cap, who's going to be the Hydra, has 2 points too as well because he has 2 of the 5. And now again, obviously, we're going to round 2. Leland.
All right. So Spidey wants to figure out what's going on, so he's actually going to run over here and... he's going to actually, I think he has a range 3. Yeah, he's got a range 3. So he's going to hang back just a tiny little bit here. And he's going to punch Cap.
Now, I would like to point out there, Leland, that with this Spider-Man, he is new to the Marvel Crisis not being released in US, you said, is that correct?
My understanding, he's one of the unfortunate models that have been delayed in the US. So my understanding, I think it's the 20th that he gets released in the US. We were fortunate up in Canada. We got him when he was supposed to come out back in July, I think it was, maybe June. So it's kind of fun to be able to use him. This is my first time getting him on the table as well. So.
And he's the only one on the whole board that has a large movement. Everyone else is medium.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. Sorry to interrupt. I just want to point that out. Go ahead, Leland.
No worries. So we are going to we're going to punch Cap with his Spider Strike, which is a range 3. So he's definitely within range there. And it is a 5 dice attack physical against him. So Cap is actually going to be able to defend this quite easily, I think.
Well, we will see. Let's go to the dice box.
Yep.
Go ahead, Leland.
All right. Punching Cap. And so that's kind of good and kind of bad for us because that's going to give a die to Cap right there.
Yes.
But now we do have to see what Cap's response is before we roll the critical die there.
Right. Cap's defense now. And Leland, why do you have the 6 dice?
So Cap's defense is 4 basic, but for every civilian token he has, he's getting an extra defense die. So basically, he's going up to 6 defense in this case.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that's going to be his basic right there. And he's actually only blocking 1 of it.
Wow. I'm totally shocked.
Now, I do have to add the critical roll to my die here.
Yep.
So that is going to be an extra 1 right there. So it's going to be a total of 4 damage going in, 1 of which is being blocked. So Cap is... Cap is going to actually take some damage. He's going to take 3 damage here, but we are adding a die to his
to his board.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. You can see there, Cap took 3 damage, and we also have a crit that gets added to this because when he activates, we have to do his special roll to see what he can do, and he can do multiple attacks, which sucks. Just so let everybody know. Everybody knows I played. I was going to say Follow because I got Follow in my brain, but Marvel Crisis Protocol by Atomic Mass Games, but I don't play it as much as Leland. Leland has the rules down a lot better than I do, so if I'm making mistakes, Leland's going to help me, and if Leland makes any mistakes in this video, comment and let Leland know because it's going to be on him.
Where's the bus? I think I just got thrown under.
No pressure, Leland. No pressure.
That's great.
I'm going to activate Bob for my turn, and Leland has played Bob more than me. I just put him on the board because he's new to me, and I like playing new miniatures just to play them. So what he's going to, first, I moved him up you can see him here. He's going to roll his physical defense of 2 dice to try and take over that civilian that is being controlled right now by Hydra Cap. Hit or a crit. Whoops. A hit or a crit. Here goes. And I get a shield and a blank. So therefore, he don't control him, and this gets added to Cap's curve.
The shield does not.
Oh, I thought it did. Oh, that's right. Cap has a special ability using shields if he rolls. I'm getting mixed up. Yes. Yeah. So it's good you don't give any dice for Cap, but yet he can't control the civilian. So he loses the 1 power because he had to spend the power to interact, and because we're not sure of the token that's supposed to use for Bob for his excessive violence, but we're going to do that because he starts the game off with one of these tokens. He spends it so that he can use the excessive violence. It's 4 dice?
So 9 dice.
Or 9 dice,
Range 4, 9 dice.
Range 4, 9 dice, and this could do no power, which is awesome, and there's some things we'll explain. And when I say we, I mean Leland will explain as we go along further. So anyhow, he's spending it because Bob is going to shoot his bazooka at Cap.
Definitely within range.
Right. But unfortunately, because he's shooting it, Spidey, within range 2, is going to take damage because Bob is shooting it from the repercussion or the percussions of shooting the bazooka.
It's danger close.
Danger close, that's right. So let's roll the dice now. 9 dice to see if we can do any damage on poor Cap. And he is going to, before we do any damage, we have to push him back small, is it?
Yeah, he gets pushed back short.
Or short,
immediately
yes.
away from Cap.
Yep. And if he collides into anything, he can take damage. Is he going to collide?
Well, it doesn't matter because what part of the ruling is that he is going to be taking 3 damage regardless.
Oh yes.
For being thrown backwards
Because of the bazooka power.
Which means he's going to be dazed at the end of this turn now.
Because he only has 3 wounds on him.
He only has 3 health on him. Yeah.
Bob is such a wimp.
Bob is great. Don't besmirch Bob.
Well, we'll see after he rolls his 9 dice. 9 dice going into Cap from Bob. And let's see, we got a wild crit. So this actually...
It's decent damage.
But
there's a crit there.
Yes, there's a crit, which will be added to Cap. So now, Leon's going to make the defense roll for Cap. He gets 4 defense dice and then extra 2 for the civilians he controls.
So he'll block 3 of it.
Yep. Lovely.
But you do add another die for the critical now. So
yep.
Roll one
more die.
Yep.
And I get a wild, so that turns to another hit.
Yep. So he'll be taking 3 damage total.
And Cap will also get a crit.
Yep.
There's Bobby activate, and as Leland pointed out, that he is going to be dazed because he's taking his 3 damage. Because he only has 3 health because he's a wimp. We're getting there. We got, like Leland said, like a 6th of his health is gone, which is bad. But he's got 2 crits to add to the roll too as well. This is really bad. On to the next activation for Leland.
All right, we're going to activate Luke Cage, and the first thing we're going to try and do is we're actually going to try and take that token back from Cap. So we got 4 physical defense. And no, we're not going to take it at all.
Nope.
Nothing.
But Cap don't get anything on his card.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so after that, we're actually going to get Luke to move up, and he's going to get within range to do a power punch to Cap on this one, which is a 5 strength physical. All right, punching Cap. And, oh no. So we're adding 2 dice to his pool right off the bat there.
That is great.
And Cap is going to get a wonderful 6 dice defense here. And, wow, your dice roll a lot of skulls. I'm just going to point that out. So let's see here. We're adding 1 crit for Luke Cage, which is not doing much of anything. And we're adding 2, which is not doing much of anything there either. So basically no damage is being dealt. But Cap is going to be getting a couple extra dice.
Awesome. Oh boy, so you can see he's got 4 extra dice here going on there. And Leland, you made a point, and I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, so we noticed that there's nothing on Cap's card that says if he's immune to any status effects or anything like that. So what we've decided on is anytime we're going to be putting a condition on him, the first action he takes from from his dice pool is going to be to shake that condition off. So if we can load a whole bunch of conditions onto him, we can mitigate his turn a little bit. But no conditions have been put on him yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And you said too as well as at the beginning of the game you were worried for Cap?
Yes, yeah, I was a little worried for Cap, and now that he's got 4 extra dice to play with, I'm getting really worried for us.
Yes. Deadpool's going to activate, and he's going to try to take over the civilian, or take it back, I should say. So his defense is 3, so I got to roll 3 dice and hopefully get a hit to take it over. Hit or a crit. Here goes. And I got a hit and a skull. So a skull goes on Cap. The hit means we take over, though, so we are switching sides. That's good, but bad at the same time. Also, too, as well, is his first action, he's going to move medium up to here. It'd be better if I was on camera with him. So now he's going to attack Cap. Leland told me, because I never used Deadpool before, and Leland told me a great little thing that Deadpool can use on Cap. That is, Leland.
Yeah, so you're going to be using Bang on this point, because he's too far away to stab. So instead, he's just going to shoot him. So the first range is going to be just a range 4 power attack. But if you happen to roll a hit and a wild, or is it hit and wild? Yeah, it's a hit and wild. You actually activate Bang Bang, which allows Deadpool to basically do that again. And in that case, if you happen to roll 2 hits and a wild, you'll get Bang Bang Bang, so you'll actually get to do a third attack. So it's you have the opportunity of doing 3 attacks with 4 damage or 4 strength apiece. So you could put a little bit of hurt on them.
I'm hoping to put a little bit of hurt on him. Let's go dice box and see. Here goes 4 dice flying into Cap, and. Laughing at Leland.
Oh, just our impending doom.
Yeah, because, like, look at that. I think we need to get a bigger card for Cap if we keep going this way.
Oh, my goodness.
Cap's defense now.
Now, you did take one of the civilians away, so he's only rolling 5 now instead of 6. So he's only blocking 1 at the moment.
Right.
So, but add your crits, and then we'll add Cap's crits.
Yeah, so 2 more dice, because I get 2 crits, and it better not be more, well... yeah.
And Cap will add... Okay, so Cap is actually going to be taking 2 damage total here, but we are adding 3 dice to his thing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there was no bang or bang bang that's going off with this one.
My bang bang right out, it's got click click.
But the way you rolled, I'm actually kind of glad for that.
Horrible. All right, let's just go on to this massacre that is inevitable. Last to activate is the Iron Fist. I moved him up medium, and now he is going to attack Cap. He's just within range, and he's going to do a flying kick. He's going to jump over the car and boot Cap in the face, hopefully. 4 attacks going in.
Hey, there's a skull.
Oh, no. But that's a wild. So that is 2 hits that is going into Cap. And Cap got to defend with...
He's not defending anything.
No.
So
nice.
He's just taking 2 to the face.
Bam. That's right. Because you know why? Man with the Iron Fist is too fast and he just smacked him in the face with his foot.
I'm okay with that. Let's go with it.
Yeah, let's do it. Next thing you do with the flying kick is after everything is resolved, you have to place from range 1 of the target. In this case, it is Cap. So Leland, you're right there.
So where do you want him? Do you want him behind, in front?
Behind.
Behind?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think at this point it matters where he's going to be.
There we go.
Because he's going to be in some trouble.
Yep.
Oh boy, so that ends the activation for all of the encounter team. And now, we have Captain America.
Yes.
Leland's going to roll the 12 dice.
All right. So we get rid of the blanks. So the blanks do nothing, which is good. And then for every crit and crit and hit, he's going to do a Day Forever in Infamy, which is a Strength 5 Mystic attack. He's adding 1 die for every objective he controls, which is only 1 at the moment. But then also after everyone is resolved, he's going to be moving towards the nearest unclaimed or opposed token to basically take it over. And then we have No, Not You, It Can't Be, in which this is the one that he's going to be moving us around to claim objectives for him.
3 times.
3 times. 3 times.
Okay, let's go and do the damage. So the first one Cap is attacking is Iron Fist.
6 mystic attack. What
What did you roll, Leland?
Oh my goodness. So we'll roll those crits in just a second here.
Yeah. Iron Fist got 3 mystic defense. That's not bad. A wild.
So he's blocking 1 of it.
Yeah.
And then we got the 2 crits being added on here. I think we just dazed.
Iron Fist.
We just dazed him.
Yeah, he's done. He is dazed, unfortunately. So his card is flipped over, but he does get the power, so that's a benefit, I guess.
Yep. But now Cap also has to move medium towards the nearest civilian token that's either unopposed or unclaimed. I think what's going to happen is he's just going to move this way over here. And I don't know if that puts him within 1. So he's not actually within enough to claim it for himself yet.
That is lucky.
Yeah. But we're going to be punched again.
Yes, of course.
All right. Cap is going to be punching Peter. And actually not that hard, thankfully. And then Pete's got his 3 defense dice against the Mystic. He's going to block 1 of it, but I can reroll any number of dice here. So we're going to block... We're blocking 3 of it, so I'm actually not taking any damage, but unfortunately because this matters, we got to find out what's happening with the crits.
Yep.
So Cap is adding 1 more, and Spidey is going to add... So Spidey's taking no damage, but we are giving him another die for his next activation.
Yes. But that was a really good roll, I have to say. Spidey did a great job with defense.
Yeah. The fact that he's not taking any damage is actually quite nice. But it does mean that Cap is also going to come in here and... Oh, you know what? Cap had to move somewhere else. He's already controlling that objective.
Oh, that's right. So he would have to move this way because Shaun of the Dead is hiding.
So here's the downside. That means he actually wouldn't have been punching Spidey. Actually, I don't think he would have been punching anyone then.
No, I don't think he's in range.
No, he's not within range 2 of anything. So actually, that wonderful, wonderful roll of mine, just completely useless.
Well, I'd rather it be useless.
So, but what that does mean is that this turn, then, what he would be doing is he's going to move over here, and he's going to take that objective.
Yep. So he's controlling another civilian.
Yeah. So that'll get rid of that one. Now he's doing this 3 more times. So next up, he's basically. So basically he has no one to attack here. So that's going to get rid of another activation, but he's going to move towards the nearest token that's unopposed. So that's going to put him right there. But it does mean on his 4th activation, he's going to punch Deadpool.
Yes, because he's closest to Deadpool.
He is closest to Deadpool, yeah.
Let's go dice box for that one.
All right, now that we're doing this properly, he's punching Deadpool with 7 dice. That's actually not too bad. Only 2.
Ooh. And this is a mystic attack.
Yeah, so Deadpool does have his defense of 4 against this.
Come on, Deadpool. Just don't give him any...
You're giving him 1, but you're taking no damage.
Yeah, that's really good. Go ahead, Leland.
Now, at the end of that particular action, Cap is going to move up here, and he is going to take this objective for himself. And then he's got 1 more day in infamy, which...
is going to be Deadpool again.
Yeah, it looks like he's punching Deadpool again.
Yeah, he's got Deadpool again.
No, he's out of range.
What?
Yeah, he's out of range.
Oh, just out of range by like 2 years.
He's just out of range. But what that does mean, though, he still gets to move and activate. So he is going to be moving towards the nearest unclaimed.
Oh, he's just trying to take all the civilians for himself.
He's just trying to take all the civilians for himself. And to make matters worse, we've got 3 shields to resolve as well. Mm-hmm. So, and I think... so Luke Cage, I don't think we're going to get the other objective for him on this one, but no. we are well behind.
Yep, so now, because of his other dice, he has to do the, no, not you, can't be.
Yep.
So that's going to happen now.
It is. So we got No, Not You, in which the character furthest away from Cap is going to activate and do 2 movements, and then claim a token for Cap. In this case, Iron Fist is dazed, so he's not doing anything, which means Spidey is going to be activating. And that's terrible because he has the range to do exactly what we don't want him to do.
I know.
So Spidey is basically going to do a move, followed by a move, and then this objective is going to be claimed for him.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then we're going to do this 2 more times, basically, but I think at this point it's not going to matter.
We'll be back after everything is done. This is going to hurt us really bad. After all is said and done with this round 2, because it is the end phase now, Captain is controlling all 5 objectives, and that means too as well as he got extra defense dice, 5 extra defense dice.
Yep.
And I think we're in some hurts, because now we're going to have to tally all of the victory points. I think the only one scoring this time is going to be Cap.
Yes, it is.
And he's going to score 5. We're adjusting Cap now for 5, so he's at 2, so he goes to 7, and unfortunately, we are staying at 2 because we don't have anything else. We're moving up to round 3 now, so he got a substantial lead, but I think we're going to have to try to do something about that right now for turn number 3. On the round 3, we already did the power phase off camera, and Leland and I were discussing to see like what is the best tactical move to do next, because Cap is kind of kicking her ass.
Yeah, we're in rough sorts.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, go ahead, Leland. I'll let you do your first turn.
All right. So let's start with Spidey as we've been doing.
All right.
And,
so you can see Spidey's right there. You're going to try to steal a token.
Yeah. He's going to try and take the objective. And so we are going to add a die to it, but we are taking the objective at the very least.
It was kind of expected that we were going to be giving dies to Cap.
Pretty much, yeah.
But you did get that, and that didn't count as one of your actions. That's just an interact.
Correct. So now Spidey is actually going to... actually, you know what? Better plan.
Yes.
Spidey is going to boot it over to here, and he's going to attempt it again.
Alrighty.
Another objective, which will do...
Oh, you overkill that objective.
All right, and then Spidey is going for the gold, and he is going to zip over to here, and he's going to attempt to take that objective.
Come on, Spidey.
There we go. Or I'd give him another.
Spidey got 3 objectives this round.
That's perfect for us. That's
in your
great.
face, Cap. Shows you, just goes to show you shouldn't be joining Hydra. Watch him kill us. On to Deadpool's turn, and he's going to try to steal the objective. And if he does, he's going to try to copy Spider-Man and do a double move and get here if he can do it to us all. But first, he's got to spend the power, roll his physical defense, and see if he can get a hit or a crit. Here goes through physical for Deadpool. And, look what he rolled! Leland, did you see what he rolled?
I saw what he rolled. I saw that.
Deadpool is just going to try to do it again because he got enough power. All he needs is one stinking hit, which I did, and I got a wild. So he did do it successfully, and the other one was blank.
So you got to hit wild on blank? Perfect. Yep. Beautiful.
And there you go. So now for Deadpool's 2 movements, he's going to do this because I measured off camera. He's going up there, and he is going to try to steal that token. 3 physical. It better not be any skulls. I did it. 2 hits and a wild. Woohoo! Leland's activating.
Yeah, and what we're going to do is we're just going to put Luke Cage. He's going to act as our tank, and he's just going to get nice and close to Cap because I want him to take the damage. And I might as well try and punch Cap. As terrible as that sounds. Yeah, we're going to try and punch Cap.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, 5 dice physical. No wilds, but no crits or anything like that either, so that's good. And then Cap is rolling 4 defense here. And Cap, yeah, he's just walking everything. Yeah, it doesn't matter. No damage is done.
Oh well. On Iron Fist's turn, he just did a double move to get closer to Cap because we're trying to hope that Captain, if Iron Fist is going to have enough charge with power. No, that's Bob, right?
Bob we want to get some power for as well. But
yes.
Iron Fist is fully topped down. He's going to do an immortal an Iron Fist next turn. I think next turn we're basically just going to try and Zerg him down.
We have to do something because he seems like every time we think we're getting ahead, Cap just comes out and he starts stealing all the stupid tokens because of the stupid shields being rolled.
Well, at least he only has 5 activations this time, right? So
true.
We'll see what happens.
All right, so yeah, he did a double move. That's all he did. Now we are, when I say him, I mean Iron Fist. I'm going to put it on camera and I'm just pointing and I hit the mic. Ah! Okay, I'm just getting frustrated with this game because it's really fun, but, you know, you play, you'll understand. You'll be screaming too as well. So anyhow, I got the last thing to activate is going to be Bob. On to Bob's turn, and Bob is going to be shooting at Cap down here. And what's the name of that gun again? The Hydra gun?
Yeah, just his Hydra gun.
Hydra gun. He gets 4 shots. It's physical.
Yep.
And it's going into Cap. A crit, a skull.
Yep. And
a hit. Yeah, you know what happens there.
Yep. Let's see the defense here. So far, unless that crit turns into another hit, no damage is being done.
This is the hit right here. Yep.
Hey,
no,
it's a hit. Okay,
it's a wild.
so 1 damage is going to go through. We're going to gain 1 power, but Cap is going to be getting two activations. You want to do that again?
Yeah. For a second action, Bob is going to shoot again.
All right. Let's see it.
With his Hydra gun.
Oh!
Oh no!
And no damage either.
No. You can see all the dice now that's added to Captain America. And if everybody's wondering, he is at 11 wounds out of the 30. And I don't know what to say here because I'm just getting worked up here, Leland. Sorry about this, but everybody knows that watches this channel that I get really sucked into the game, and this is no exception.
All right,
Leland.
I'm hoping for all blanks.
No.
No. So we got 2 shields, and then we got a lot of infamy here.
And we all know what's going to happen with all of these. Like, why did you have to roll so good for Captain?
I don't know. I'm just here, man.
I think I should start taking over the rolls for Captain. No, because, yeah, no. On the Cap's turn now, and Leland, what are you going to do with Cap here?
So he's doing infamy, so he's actually going to try and punch Luke Cage, and then he's going to move back and take that objective.
Of course. Let's go to Dice Box for that lovely roll that you're going to do.
Mystic defense or attack against Luke Cage, which actually only 2 is going through so far.
Wow.
And Luke does have 3 dice defense, so he is actually. Oh, dang
Yep.
it. But we're going to add to that there. Oh, jeez. So Luke has taken no damage, but we're giving some actions to Cap for next turn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then Cap will just move back here, and he will take this objective back.
Again, it's a tug-of-war back and forth, but, you know, Luke was there, and he kind of did a little bit more of better defense, I should say. But Luke is a tank, though, right?
Yeah, Luke's a tank.
All right, so now, next on Captain.
So, yeah, next activation for Cap.
Yep.
So next activation for Cap, he actually has no one within range 2 of them for an objective. So he's got to move towards the nearest objective, so it's a toss-up between there or there. So we're going to take clear prerogative, and he's going to walk this way, basically. And then that's going to bring us to his 3rd action, in which he's going to punch Luke, and then move towards an objective again.
Obviously.
Yep. So this has become a 6 dice attack, because he does have another objective now. And that's actually not too bad. That's only 3 damage.
Whoa.
And then Luke is going to... he's only blocking 1 of it, but then his power activates for Unbreakable Skin, so he's actually only taking 1 damage, and we're not adding anything to Cap's abilities.
Nice. That's the most important thing, is not adding anything to Cap.
That is, indeed. And then as part of that action, he is going to move over to here, and he's going to take this objective. And then that's going to bring us into action number 4, in which he's going to punch Luke Cage again. So he has another objective point, so we're adding another die here. And this one hurts a little bit more.
Boy.
Uh-oh. And then Luke's defense is... Uh-oh.
2.
Yeah, so 2 right now, but there is that in there. We have 2 crits in here to resolve. So we're adding nothing else for Cap here. So that's going to be a total of 5 damage, and then Luke gets his extra... So Luke is going to block 2, then his Unbreakable Skin, but we are giving 2 more activations to Cap for next turn. And then he will move towards the nearest objective token, and he will take it for himself.
So how many objective tokens now does he have?
He has 3 at the moment, but he also has 2 more of the No Not You abilities, so he's going to be getting 5 objectives again this game, I think.
So we're going to do the No Not You, which is the shields that Leland rolled at the start of Cap's turn.
Yeah. Move.
Bob's going to do move?
Yep, and he's just going to take this objective for Cap. And he still remains to be the furthest one away from Cap. So Bob is just going to move over to here. Oh, let's not take Spidey with us. And he's just going to move over to here. So actually, we still have an objective.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Oh boy. It's the end of the round, and we are getting 1, bringing us to 3, and Captain is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, bringing him to 11. So that's a big drastic difference you can see there, because I think Cap is getting close. We got to pull our socks up here.
I think we can do some damage to him this turn, I think.
How much wounds does he have left?
He's got 19 damage remaining.
Awesome. Let's go on.
Yeah.
We are going on to round number 4 now. On to round number 4, Leon and I have discussed some more, because this is starting to be a little challenging for us.
Yeah, it's getting dicey.
Dicey.
Yeah.
Fun.
I see what I did there.
So what are you going to do there, Leland, for your first action?
So Spidey, basically, we're going to run interference with him at this point. He's going to try and take as many objectives back as possible, while we're going to try and use Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Bob as the damage dealers, and Deadpool is a bit of a wild card.
Right.
Appropriately. So.
Like he always is.
Like he is, yeah, exactly.
So let's go for Spidey's activation first.
Yeah. So we're going to try and take this objective back from Cap here.
Yep.
No.
Oh.
But you know what? I got the power. We're going to do it again.
Oh, the re-roll.
I don't get to reroll, but I'm going to spend more power to do it again.
And still nothing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try this one more time. Oh, well, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
3 power later.
3 power later.
But we still did it. And what are you doing now?
Yeah, so originally he was going to try and take some other objectives, but now we're actually going to just run Spidey right at Cap, I think. And I don't think I got anything within range here. Range 3, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, okay, we'll try and punch Cap instead then.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Spidey's just going to hang out at this point because we don't want to feed more dice, and the odds of us getting some damage off on a 5 damage against 7 defense is very slim. So I think Spidey's done.
Good choice. I'm going to activate Deadpool next, and Deadpool, we already know he could do this, so he's just going to do a double move to get back here, and Deadpool only has 1 power, unfortunately, but he's going to use that to see if he can steal that token back. 3 defense for Deadpool, and...
Well, he's not giving any dice away, though.
No.
That's good.
That ends Deadpool's activation. He failed miserably.
All right, so Luke is going to activate and actually realize he finally has enough power to actually do his Sweet Christmas. So he's just going to get right up in Cap's face here, and yeah, his second action is going to be a wonderful Sweet Christmas for 4 power.
Ooh. Sweet Christmas.
All right, so we got a 7 dice physical attack against Cap here. That's some good damage.
Yes.
And I think he's getting the wild throw off as well, which is excellent. Unfortunately, we are adding 2 dice to Cap's actions here. But
give a little to take a lot.
It is what it is. And Cap is not defending anything. Cap is just going to take it. Okay.
Nice.
And then the crit here. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage going in against Cap plus a throw, which is going to cause 1 more damage due to collision.
I think you roll 1 more because you're crit
I already
still.
did.
Oh,
yeah,
did
I already
you?
did.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a blank.
All right.
Yeah, so it's going to be 5 damage against Cap. Cap is defending none of it. Then he's going to be throwing short into something, which is going to deal an extra damage for him.
Sweet. Let's
Perfect.
look at that.
So Luke Cage is actually going to throw Cap, so he collides with the car, which is actually going to destroy the car. And he's going to take an additional point of damage there. And the important thing is he's now closer to Iron Fist, so Iron Fist can actually now get his Iron Fist attack off on Cap this turn.
This is a bunch of Sweet Christmases.
Oh,
going
this
on
is fantastic!
here.
So 6 damage, destroy some terrain, and an Iron Fist coming up. This is going to be good.
Cap might be in some trouble finally. On to my turn. I'm obviously activating Iron Fist, and I'm not even on camera. What he's doing is he wants to move up so that he can try to get this token. It's kind of underneath Spider-Man's base, but we're going to roll and see if we get that, and then he's probably going to try to hit him with an Iron Fist. For the civilian,
that's going to take it.
Yeah, I got it, but we give a crit to Cap.
And a skull.
And a skull. And for his second action, he's going to use the Iron Fist. It's a 9 dice attack going into Cap. Let's hopefully see if Cap is going to suck at rolling. Right, Leland?
Well, hopefully he doesn't.
Dice, I better do something with this.
That's actually not too bad. I only see 3 failures in there.
Yeah.
Granted, two of those are going to help
Cap.
Help Cap a bit.
All right, we'll just slide these out of the way.
And then Cap's defense, he's down to 6 dice here. Cap is only blocking 2 of it so far.
Oh, nice.
He's only blocking 2, so he is going to be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's taking 4 points of damage plus a stagger.
Sweet. Look at Cap's card now. 9 damage remaining, and you see he has 3 different condition tokens, but he still has a lot of dice. But every time he has to shake off one of these, it's going to cut him down on what he can do. Bob, for his first action, he has to do a reload to load his bazooka. And after that, he's going to do the shot that hopefully is going to really do some damage to Cap. And it is called...
Excessive Violence.
Yes, excessive... Why couldn't I remember that, of all things? Let's go to Dice Box to see what happens to Cap for this Excessive Violence attack. 9 dice for Excessive Violence. Whoops, here goes. You better be excessive here, Bob.
That does actually look kind of excessive.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
That's 6 damage in there.
All right.
And only 1 skull.
Yep.
And he's blocking 3... He's blocking 4 of it. So he's only taking 2 damage, unfortunately.
Yes.
But it's something. And then Bob is going to get blown back short. He's also going to take 3 damage. But Bob also has the superpower, but how? So what's going to happen is basically Bob, because his activated token isn't on him yet, he's going to take damage. He's going to get dazed, but instead of flipping over to his KO, like basically being KO'd, he's basically going to have the dazed token remove and stay on his injured side and lose 3 power. So Bob basically stays alive. The only caveat to that is that if he had an activated token on him, then he would be killed, or like if he lost that health, or alternatively, if he was the last model on the table for us, then he would be killed. But because it's neither of those things, Bob's just going to get back up next turn.
Oh, well, that's a good thing for Bob.
It is.
Bob is kind of like a chess pawn, I guess. You go out there just to do whatever you can while you can, and then you're done.
A little bit. He got wrapped up in this, saw some violence going on, thought, well, what the hell, let's do it.
Following Deadpool, face it.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, we're going to see what Cap is doing here. So we're hoping for a lot of blanks, and then 3 actions are just going to go away because of that. So we got some blanks there that are just going away here. And then we have 3 infamies that actually are not going to be doing anything here. No shields, which is excellent. So let's get rid of these because they're not taking effect. So now we do have 2 shield throws. Now that's going to hurt a little bit. And then, oh boy, we have some shield slams. That's going to cause some...
What did you say off camera before we started rolling?
We haven't seen any shield throws or slams. Yeah, no, I know how this works. I know how RNGesus operates in this case.
Leland, do your worst.
All right, so we got some shield throws to do and a bunch of ricochets. So because we control 3 objectives, that means Cap is going to get 3 ricochets on a shield throw. So basically 2 activations of 8 different targets. But 1 shield throw attack can't target the same character twice. So basically, each of the 4 characters that we have right next to Cap is going to get baked with a shield twice here.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens.
All right.
Okay, so the first shield throw is going to go up against Spidey here. Of course, there's those crits in there.
Yep.
Spidey is getting 3 defense dice with some rerolls. I'm actually blocking all of it.
Yeah, but you're giving crits.
Yeah, so let's see what Cap adds. Cap's going to add 2 more, and Spidey is going to block all of it.
Nice.
But that is going to be 3 more additional ones for Cap right there.
Yep, that's bad.
Now, the interesting way we can do this, because it has to be the next target within range 3. So we are going to, I think we got to treat it like it's the closest target, the closest models, right?
Yeah, it makes sense to do it that way.
Now, the interesting thing, though, is that might actually put it out of range of Luke Cage. So Luke might not be taking a hit. So that could actually end the shield throw early.
We'll find out.
Yeah. So against Iron Fist, only 2 hits. Okay. And Iron Fist will block one of them. We're going to add another skull, but Iron Fist is still up and running.
Yes, we were totally convinced that Iron Fist was going to be dazed right now, but it's still a long ways off before him being out of the danger.
So we quickly measured it. Unfortunately, Luke Cage is still within range 3 here. So a shield throw is going up against him. And that's going to be 3 damage so far. And Luke is going to block none of it.
And give him a skull.
And then the crit roll. So it's actually going to be 4 damage against Luke. But Luke does ignore 1 of that. So he's actually still standing with 1 hit point.
Because of his tough skin.
Because of his unbreakable skin,
Unbreakable skin, yes.
And the last one of this shield throw against Deadpool. So only 2 damage so far. And Deadpool is going to block 2 of it. Yep. So no damage, but there is some crits in there. So no extra damage, and Deadpool is not adding anything more. So we're only giving 1 more...
1 more dice to the pool for Cap.
Exactly.
That was the first shield throw, but now we have to do more of them.
Yep. He liked it so much, he's doing it again.
Oh, of course.
So same order as before, so against Spidey. So we got 3 damage, and Spidey is going to... oh, God. He can reroll these. Spidey is going to block all of it.
Nice.
And only give 1 extra die activation to...
That's not bad, though.
No. Well, actually, I was kind of hoping he'd get... I was hoping he would actually get a little bit of power and get dazed here. Because then he would just get back up with some power and be able to do something. But I'll take an activated Spidey.
Yeah.
So, but now, we're going to see if Iron Fist lives.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, that's not looking so good.
No.
So, let's see what Iron Fist does.
Oh, crap. You know what that means?
That's highly unfortunate. I think, Iron Fist just got KO'd.
Yeah, Iron Fist is done.
So, bam. Anyway, it's going to keep ricocheting on and go and hit Luke Cage for, so far, 2 points of damage. Luke is going to block both of them, but we do have some crits in here. So that's going to be 3 points against Luke, and Luke will take 1. Unbreakable Skin, unfortunately, only triggers to a minimum
Down
of
to
1.
1, yes, that's
so
right.
So Luke is going to be taking 1 point of damage, but and
giving Cap a crit too.
That is enough to daze Luke, unfortunately.
What?
It is.
The tank is going down?
But he's only dazed. He's getting back up next turn.
True.
And lastly, we got Deadpool, which is going to do no damage against Deadpool there. And we're not adding any dice to Cap here.
So that turned out pretty good. Unfortunately, Luke Cage, though, is dazed. And we lost Iron Fist. But, all in all, I think we shaped up pretty good.
That could have gone a lot worse. The problem is that there's now a couple shield slams coming in, and I think Spidey is the only eligible target for shield slam.
And I have to say, this has kind of changed my view on Captain a lot. Playing Captain, because a lot of people were saying online that Cap isn't that great of a character to use.
A lot of people view him as sort of an Avengers tax.
Yeah.
He's a great bodyguard defensive character. You can tang him with so much stuff, but there's other characters that do the objective grabbing, that do the punching. Like Cap isn't a very punchy character, so
no.
But granted, this is not indicative of standard Cap.
No, not at all. The shield throw thing is, I think, one of his more powerful attacks in this game, but we never seen the shield crush. Is that what it's called?
The shield slam.
Shield slam.
It's an 8 strength attack with a stagger attached to it.
Yeah, and we got to do that still, don't we?
But you know what? Whoever he hits is going to be staggered and dazed anyway, so the stagger's just going to fall off. So it's actually not going to matter that much.
Oh, well, let's get. I think we're lasting pretty good. I thought, honestly, Leland, we were going to be done.
I think next turn we might be able to take this, if the dice don't spike weird for us.
We'll see. Comment below and let us know at this timestamp. So timestamp this video and predict what do you think is going to happen, and I'll read the comments and let you know what goes on. But Leland says we got it next turn.
I think we got it. There's only 6 damage or 7 damage remaining. I think is what we got. And we got a sweet Christmas coming in.
I think we're going to go to the 6th round, and that's going to determine it. Is the 6th round is going to be so close? That's my prediction, but we will see.
My money's on 5.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Next up, Captain is going to do the shield slam.
So it's a 8 power attack with a stagger and a throw.
All right, let's go to dice box.
Okay. Oh my. Okay. So Spidey actually is so far he's walking away from this. So we add the critical, and then we add we're gonna do some rerolls here. I couldn't reroll the skull. Spidey actually survived the first shield slam, but there's 2 more coming.
Yeah, that's so good for Spidey for that. But if Spidey goes down, if he gets dazed, then Cap's attack stops because you don't have range on anybody else.
Well, because there's also a throw in here as well, right?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is he's actually going to throw Spidey, who's then going to take 1 damage.
Hitting the lamp.
Destroying the lamp. And he takes 1 damage for that. Gets a power for it, because... No, he doesn't get a power for it, because that wasn't an enemy effect. However, Spidey is staggered.
He is
so
staggered.
he's going to actually have to shake it next turn. But however, because there's no movement as part of this, Cap is actually now out of range of everyone. So those other 2 shield slams are actually just lost.
That is really good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. So we can possibly zerg him down. Now, unfortunately, Cap has a very healthy supply of dice coming to him next turn so far.
Yeah, and we still have to do victory points for this round.
Oh, are we really? We're not winning by victory points.
No,
we're winning by TKO.
Yeah, for sure. So this ends this round 4. We're going on to round 5, but we're just going to do tally the victory points. But again, like Leland said, it's kind of like don't make any sense because we just are going to have to try to whack Captain down to his knees. We're up to 6. He's up to 13. We're on to round 5. Oh, let's see if we can. If Leland's prediction is going to be right, we're going to put this game in the bag by the end of round 5. Top of round 5. What are you doing there, Leland?
So my original plan was actually get Spidey over to there, but I just realized I got to shake the stagger first. So unfortunately, this objective is not changing hands at all. We just don't have the power to do anything there. So instead, Spidey's actually just going to run over here, and he's going to spend a power to try and take this objective.
Oh boy, you can do it.
He's going to do it, but he's going to die to Cap as well.
Yeah, but still, we did take the objective, and that was kind of what because we want his Cap's defense to get down.
Exactly. Because now what we're going to do is Luke Cage is going to come in and do another Sweet Christmas against Cap.
That's sweet. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Very sweet there.
Sweet Christmas.
All right, we got a 7-day Sweet Christmas. Oh, that's a sweet Christmas.
Nice.
That's a sweet Christmas indeed. So Cap does have 5 defense dice. And so far he's only blocking 2 of it. And we're adding 3 critical hits here.
Oh, but still.
So 3 damage is going through, but there's also going to be a throw involved with this.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yep. So in addition to this, Luke is going to be throwing Cap short. So we're going to throw him into, I'm assuming this is the Pork Chop Express.
Yes, it is the Pork Chop Express.
So we're throwing him into the Pork Chop Express, and so that's going to be a total of 4 damage, 3 from the hit and 1 from the actual collision
Yep.
there. So, but
Sweet Christmas.
But we are adding 3 dice.
Yes.
To his pool here, which is not good.
Now, Luke's got 1 more action left, and just remind everybody that Sweet Christmas that Leland just did on Cap dropped him down so much that Cap only has 3 health remaining. And what you're doing now on him?
We're going to do a Power Man Punch on him now. So it's a 5 damage attack against his 5 defense dice.
Okay, so this is 50-50.
50-50. We just need to do 3 here. And that's a good start right there. Very good start. And Cap is blocking none of it. So let's see the crit.
Yes!
Cap goes down like a sack of potatoes.
That's right. Oh, awesome. Captain is just Hell Hydra.
And down he goes.
And there you have it, Board Game Maniacs. That is an exciting conclusion. And Leland is going to be the VIP of this game, not Luke Cage. But the reason why is because you did predict it. You did predict it before the end of round 5. What was going to happen?
I mean, my prediction was the dice spiked. The dice did exactly what I wanted them to do, and Cap did exactly what I wanted him to do as well. So I do still think Luke is the MVP here. He got those couple Sweet Christmases in, and that just really did the number on him. And having Spidey being able to run around and grab objectives let us do that as well. Even Bob, with his excessive violence, got some nice damage in there as well.
Yeah, true. I'm starting to really enjoy Bob, even though he's kind of a wimp.
He's goofy.
Yeah, he's goofy and kind of like me. He fits in Maniac.
He's goofy, and you can actually do some really fun things with him. Like, you can do some really high-level play, like use his blowback to actually cause collision damage against other enemy models and all this sort of stuff. So there's a lot of fun you can do with him, but... No, this was a fun scenario.
It was. I thought it was like PKAT 337.
Yeah.
Again, check him out. Download this mission and play it. Comment below and let us know if you did play this, what you thought of it, and what the outcome was. And also, too, as well, if I have to say this because, Leland, again, your painting is phenomenal. Your gameplay is really enjoyable, too. I love watching your gameplays, especially Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Hopefully there's going to be some more coming out of that one soon. I got a bunch of battle reports queued up, ready to go, and hopefully Dormammu's coming soon.
Oh, that's going to be incredible. So, Leland, what's your YouTube channel again and everything?
Aegisbrand Studios. So, Aegisbrand Studios, and I cover all sorts of Crisis Protocol, cover some Warhammer stuff in there as well. I do the occasional board game thing myself, but I've been stuck alone for quite a while. So, I mean, for board game content, you're going to be looking at the Board Game Maniac himself anyway. So, but yeah, I do a little bit of everything there. So.
Awesome. So again, check him out. Make sure to subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. I don't know why you wouldn't subscribe to his channel. He's got great content. I'm not just saying that because you're my friend, Leland, but again, it's really enjoyable content.
I appreciate it on both levels there, man. Like, I do appreciate it quite a bit. Thank you.
And most importantly of all, though, play some Marvel Crisis Protocol games, most importantly, and that is to be...
Have fun.
Oh, you don't know.
Be a Board Game Maniac!
Yes, to be a maniac. That's right. That was close.
You know, I got to throw some shade at you every so often. So.
Yes, and if you want to see Leland on the channel again, comment below and let us know. And look on Leland's channel where I'm going to be playing a game with Leland.
Look forward to it.
So until next time, play some games, have some fun, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1.
That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger. Because of you, the viewers, I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.